Good morning, everyone. It's the first week of March. I'm very happy about that. I am so happy. It's about to be spring in a couple of weeks. Winter is just not, I don't feel winter anymore. Back when I was a kid, I used to love the snow. I used to love going outside, snow days, coldness. I loved it. But now that I'm an adult, no, I do not like winter. I don't like shoveling. I don't like having to clean out my car. I don't like the cold anymore, and I can't wait till I graduate from grad school and move out to someplace that is warm. I'm very excited that spring is arriving in a couple of weeks, so I can enjoy the weather more and try to move outdoors or move outside more, walk around, things like that. I just wanted to do a recap of February as well as my goals. Did I reach them? My February goals and my goals for March. So, as a recap for February, I lost 9.4 pounds, bringing the total to 22.8 pounds. So my current weight is 290.2 pounds. Really happy about that. Moving along at the pace I would like, actually a little bit more, because I do try to get 8 pounds a week. That's my aim with my calorie deficit. So I do try to aim for 8 pounds, not 8 pounds a week, 8 pounds a month. So that's my goal usually every month, to lose 8 pounds. And, I'm January and February both, I was able to reach that, so I'm proud of myself. And it's not like a goal, whereas if I didn't reach it, I'm like, what did I do wrong? Things like that. It's like weight, I can't really control what the scale says other than me eating at a calorie deficit, drink my water intake, and exercising more. So I know as long as I'm doing those three things, the scale will eventually catch up, even if it might not say the number that I thought it would say. So I was able to lose 9.4 pounds, and we can discuss my goals I made last month, I guess, or months ago for February. My February goals were to not binge, eat within a calorie range, drink enough water, move more, and speak once a week at Overeaters Anonymous meetings. In terms of those goals, I reached, I would say, 3.5 out of the 5. And we'll discuss that. So I haven't binged since January 5th. So that's about 60 days, and I'm very happy about that. I have eaten within a calorie range. That's basically within my calorie deficit every day. I do try to stay at a calorie deficit to continue losing weight. Some days more than others, but as long as I'm eating within that goal calorie range every day, that's fine with me. And that's usually at like 800 to 1,000 calorie deficit, so I can lose on average 8 pounds a month. Second or third was to drink enough water. There were some days that I felt like I didn't get enough liquids in, but I think there were like maybe 2 days out of the month. But overall, I did get my water intake in. I usually try to drink about 3 liters or a little more every day, and I've been pretty consistent on having those 3 liters. My fourth goal was to move more. That's the one I was like half a bit. I don't know if I changed too much compared to January and February versus me moving more. I think I kind of moved the same. Maybe I got more plowing in, I would say, for February, because we did have more snow. So I did have exercise on shoveling snow, but I don't think I moved more. But it's February, it's 2 months in, so it's okay. And lastly was to speak once a week at Overeaters Anonymous meetings. With school starting back up, really getting, the assignments and things going on, I haven't really had time to attend Overeater Anonymous meetings. I do try to stop in when I can, but it hasn't been like every single day or every single week in February. So I haven't actually spoke once a week at Overeaters Anonymous meetings. I'm going to try possibly this month too, but I that one was no, I barely had time to do that. Like I said, I'll continue to have the steps for Overeaters Anonymous in the back of my mind, continue with the daily affirmations, things like that. Now, moving on to my March goals, they're pretty much similar to my February goals, a lot of overlap in some things, so I will share those. First one is to not binge. Obviously, I want to keep up that streak of not binge eating. There's a lot of videos I've been watching online about binge eating, things to combat that, stuff like that. And I noticed this time around, in terms of my weight loss journey, I'm trying to really eat in moderation. So not classifying bad foods versus good foods, thinking like all chips are evil and bad and I can never eat that, versus all candy is bad, never eat it. I'm really trying to have a different mindset on food. I think last time when I lost a good amount of weight, which there will be a video on, hopefully in a couple months, I'll share that. But last time when I lost, a good amount of weight, I started binge eating due to constant restriction. I was restricting myself so much, and, the night I had a full-on binge, it was like me just eating all the foods I haven't had in over a year. Just all that, temptation and building up on it. So I really don't want that to happen again when, I do reach my goal weight. I want to be able to maintain my weight. And one of those things is me really focusing on not restricting items and, eating things that I may crave. I remember I don't know if it was last month, craving some fried onions. So I picked up those French's fried onions, and it was kind of hard with my braces, but things like that. So finding ways to fit in your cravings, and as long as it fits in your calorie deficit, you're fine. Now, there are certain foods that I am avoiding just because it's related to my binge eating and I don't want it to trigger or spark a binge. A lot of those foods also are related to crunchy foods. So since a lot of those foods are related to, being crunchy and sticky and all that stuff, I really can't even eat them anyways because of my braces. I really don't want to break a bracket, and I only have 4 months to go with these, so, well, an estimated 4 months. Hopefully, it actually ends in 4 months, but my estimate is, 4 months to go, so I really am being diligent on not eating the foods the orthodontist doesn't recommend. So I haven't had too much of an issue with those certain foods, but when that time comes, when my braces comes off, I do have healthier options to lessen restriction. But there are certain foods that I'm stepping away from until I get at a better place mentally, also physically with my weight. So yeah, March goal, not to binge, continue with that. Second goal is to continue eating within a calorie deficit. The only way to lose weight is to eat at a calorie deficit. So that is my second goal, to continue doing that. Pretty confident I'll continue doing that as long as I don't binge eat, because the only time I am not at a calorie deficit is anytime I have binge ate, which was back in January 5th. So I'm confident in that. I just want to continue making that a monthly goal. Third goal is, again, to drink enough water. These 3 things are my essentials, and they're going to be my essentials every single month for goals. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep on reiterating that next month. I might say continue with my 3 essentials, refer back to these videos for that. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, these are my 3 essentials every month, basically. Not to binge, eat within a calorie deficit, drink enough water. Fourth goal this month is to go on an outdoor walk at least once this month. So I'm giving myself one time, at least do it one time this month, to just go outside and just get a walk in. That's all I want. I'm making it very small. I'm not doing once a week. I am not doing once every 2 weeks. I'm just doing once. So once this month, that is my goal, just to go outside and get a mile walk in. So yeah, that is my goal, or those are my goals for March. I feel confident in that I'll hopefully be able to achieve all these goals. I am hopeful that this month, you know, with God continuing to bless my life, continue to motivate me during this journey. I feel that I'm getting to that point where I'm getting determined. I talked about this in a video before, or maybe an Instagram post. But there's a difference between motivation versus determination. So you can be motivated, but once that motivation runs out, you might give up and you might start going back to your old habits. And that's where determination comes in. Determination is when that motivation runs out and you're still determined to continue on with your goals and your journey. So I feel like I'm slowly transitioning to that determination feel. Now I'm still motivated to lose weight, but there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna be routine in these things, you know? That's where the determination is, that I'm determined to continue reaching goals and whatnot. Now I do have, you know, in the back of my mind, weight loss goals. Everyone does. And I'm not really focused too much on the number right now, since my size is like you know, I'm 290 pounds. I'm not really too focused on weight loss goals. I do have them, and I think when I reach my second milestone, because my first milestone was getting under 300 pounds, so I did accomplish that. And then I have my second milestone. I think when I reach my second milestone, I will share some of the other weight loss goals I have, so I'll put numbers to that. But in the meantime, you know, I'm not really too focused on the number. As long as I'm doing the 3 essentials, I am good. So yeah, I'm very excited. March is here. I'm very excited for the sun and warm weather and spring, and I know this will be a good month. So yeah, it was good. It was a good February. It was a good January, and it's gonna be a good March. So I will see you guys later. Bye.